Hi, Earth Signs. This is Paulette from WaterChariotTarot, and I'm going to be doing your cosmic reading. Excuse me. So before I get started, please like and subscribe. Also, check out the links in the comment section for those who like to collect oracle cards and tarot cards. Today, we're going to go ahead and pick out 3 oracle cards. Then we're going to lay down the tarot underneath and see what the main message is for you from Spirit. Okay, the first one we got is Shadow Self. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get 2 more, and then we'll dive deep into the oracle cards. You got Time Out. I'm starting to notice that you're getting a lot of color here. Look at the rainbows. All right. Celestial Teacher. Look at more color. All righty. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Excuse my voice, guys. The weather out here, especially the air quality, has been horrendous, and so it is kicking my ass. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Celestial Teacher. You are a spiritual being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. This card represents your ability to manifest a reality of your own choosing. You have come a long way. And this world of manifestation that you now find yourself in reflects the wisdom, insight, and clarity you have embraced so far. If you have drawn this card, Spirit is encouraging you to share this wisdom with the world. Unlimited power, light, and sacred knowledge flows through you, for your heart is open and your mind is clear. Trust in your abilities as a teacher, for you have a strong connection to the universal energies of love. And allow Divine Spirit to speak through, and trust in this process that is unfolding. Trust yourself and trust in what you know, and let go of any doubts or inhibitions that keep you from taking the next step. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Shadow Self. All right, here we go. Unless you learn to face your own shadows, you will continue to see them in others, because the world outside you is only a reflection of the world inside you. You may be wondering why you've been facing so many triggers and challenges of late. Things have been going well despite a few road humps along the way, but the challenges that have been appearing all around you recently seem so overwhelming and disorienting. Just when you thought you had everything under control, it seems as though the world has suddenly shifted. Spirit understands your confusion and uncertainty during this period. Rest assured, this is a time of cleansing and clearing all that was avoided and hidden inside you. Healing of the worlds within is taking place, and raw emotions are resurfacing. You are exploring and uncovering the darkest shadows of yourself. This is why you're being faced with the unsurmountable challenges and triggers. Okay, so in order to get to this beautiful space of being that celestial teacher, the celestial teacher is all about things that she has experienced and learned in her lifetime. Look at how her mind, body, and soul are all aligned. She had to go through mental breakdowns. She had to go through heartbreaks. She had to go through insecurities within herself. And this is for my males. This is not just for the women, okay? But it's like you had to go through a beating of experiences in order to finally align yourself and be that person that is spiritual, or is a guidance to others, or can be in a space of being good on their own. But in order to do that, you have to deal with those things that are very shadowy about you. What is it that you need to really open your eyes to and be able to deal with this situation head on and heal from that? We also have Time Out. So let's take a look at Time Out. Okay. So Time Out is, it says, stop racing around the clock, step outside, and feel the magic and oneness of nature. If this card has come out for you, Spirit is calling for you to slow down. Take some time out from your busy schedule in the hustle and bustle of everyday life, chasing the clock and getting yourself all caught up in the illusion of time. And it's all been taking a toll on you. For so long, you have been at war with time and statements such as, I don't have enough time. Spirit understands your hunger and desire to evolve as a soul and can see the blockages that stop you from exploring further. You see the universe grants you your wish on a daily basis by ensuring you don't have time. Your words hold so much power and as such should be used wisely. Okay, so right now you're being called to recharge your body, mind, and soul. Look at that. Okay, feeling like you don't have time can leave you irritable, anxious, and drained, and also dealing with this shadow self. So there's a lot to unpack here and a lot of stuff to do, and it looks like earth signs, you have a lot of work to do. And so what you're going through, people go through this, it's all a part of life and learning and maturing and growing, and just movement forward. This is all a process, and sometimes we really have to dig deep. And this is what you're being asked to do, is to really dig deep before you get to this place of becoming this beautiful, amazing, celestial teacher. You have to really dive deep and look within and figure out what is going on here and really face this and stop using everything else as an excuse not to take out the time to handle what you need to handle for yourself so you can become a better version. Okay, here we go. Here's the moon right underneath the shadow self. The Nine of Cups. Queen of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. And then Death. Boom. There's that transformation. Okay, so let's get into it. So right here with the shadow self, there's a lot of things that we have not taken time to explore. The moon is all about things that we don't see, things that bring fear or things of the unknown. And right now, you have been not dealing or seeing that shadow self, that those things that you really need to work on, that you have been packing into your soul. And so right now you're being told to slow the fuck down, because the Seven of Pentacles is somebody who really stops and looks, and everything that they have invested in or worked on or put energy into, they stop to look to see if they need to continue to work on what they already have planted. And sometimes I feel like this is going to go deep for some of y'all, okay? But with this shadow self here, the things that we do not know, we just have been throwing seeds in our soil, in our soul. And we didn't even take our time to see what type of seeds those were. And a lot of the time, because we have dealt with some rough stuff, some experiences, we have allowed seeds of grief, of anxiety, of stress, seeds of regret, seeds of resentment, or other things to grow alongside other seeds of hope, goals, dreams, happiness, and joy, all mixed in together. And it kind of makes me think of, how you grow beautiful things outside in your garden or in your backyard, but then you see those fucking weeds come up. You see people that know and can see that they're weeds, they go right out there real quick, put on their gloves, and they tear them shits out. Why? Because they destroy everything else that you have worked on. And so with you not really taking out time to see what you allowed into your soul, all of this shit started growing. And you didn't take time to pull up those weeds of those things that didn't need to be in your soul. And so right now, Spirit is telling you that you need to really do a self-reflection and look into yourself and see what has been growing there and what you need to pull the fuck up and what you haven't been seeing for so long. These things you have been putting a blind eye to, and Spirit is saying you need to look back with the Seven of Pentacles and see what is there. Continue to nourish and take care of the good things, because those are the things that are going to help you grow. But the other stuff that's causing this shadow self, that stuff needs to be removed. Now, with the time out, you have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. We have a desire to be happy and to be content and to grow. And there is a possibility of having all of that. When you take our time to really take care of these issues or these things that Spirit is saying loudly to you, eventually, as you work on this, you're going to become much happier with the Nine of Cups. You're going to feel so much better in your skin, in your mind, in your thought process, and how you feel about yourself, and even how you work on your own, because the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's highly sought after. Why? Because that person is very productive. They grow shit. They do really well on their own. They're very confident in what they do, and they take time. They take time out. They take time to produce, to grow, and to invest. And then everything that they take time to do, it brings them joy, and they're happy doing it by themselves. Okay? It brings them joy, and then as they're doing their shit, it just all of a sudden makes people look at them like, damn, they did all of that? How have they been doing that by themselves? Well, they took out time to handle some shit. And so you are going to be in that place to really handle things. You have the opportunity to take time out to work on this. And as you work on it and you start to pull out these weeds, and you start nourishing everything else that is good inside your soul, all of a sudden you're going to feel so much better. And your growth and your beauty and your everything great about you is going to start showing and growing. And then it's going to get to this place where, boom, see how she's shining. She's looking amazing over here. You're going to finally reach that celestial place. Now you have the Queen of Wands and the Death with the celestial teacher. And this is going to go deep again. Ready? Queen of Wands is somebody who puts in the work, goes after their desires, highly confident in what they do, decisions they make, and where they go. There's no ifs, there's no buts. They just know, they go. And the thing is, with the celestial teacher, she knows a lot. She's gone through so much that now she's completed her process of going through all of this. Everything she's learned, now she's a very beautiful spiritual teacher. Now not only is she a teacher, but she's good in her own skin. She's confident in who she is. She's confident in the words that she uses. She is powerful. How she thinks, she doesn't second guess herself. She knows, but she knows. Why? Because of her experiences. Because she dug deep. She didn't turn a blind eye to anything, and she faced a lot of these things that she knows that she had to change about herself. You're constantly growing and learning, but as you become a teacher, you also give out to the universe and to other people and to others your experiences, and it helps you to move successfully through life. And you also acknowledge, as a teacher, you also acknowledge when there's things that need to go. With the Death card, there's a lot of things that you have to go through. You have to become a student. You have to go through experiences. You have to face a lot of yucky things and a lot of good things. And then all those things is what's going to help you to let go a lot of the unneeded stuff in order for you to move forward and become this spiritual person, or to become somebody who is happy being exactly where they need to be. And so you're making these amazing transformations. And so you were a caterpillar in the beginning. Over here, you're dealing with quite a bit, but hungry for life, that you put yourself in the process and you learned a lot, moved yourself forward, and then finally transformed and became something beautiful here. Okay? So this is all I have for you guys. Hopefully it made sense. You guys like and subscribe.